Ty back with another video. In this video today, we're going to be talking about the first college Ultimate Team legends that are going to be dropping tomorrow. And it does say in this tweet, if you collect all big man on campus championships or champions throughout the entire season one, you earn Gators legend Tim Tebow. So the first thing is you guys can see all of the different legends here that they did tweet about. Here's the thing you guys need to understand. This legend set is going to be ridiculously expensive. And you got to collect Ray Lewis, Marshall Faulk, Pat White. Pat White's going to be incredible, by the way. Brian Urlacher, great user. Booger McFarland. And you get maybe Tim Tebow. Obviously, the limited Randy Moss as well as Darrelle Revis are the limiteds in this set as well. Let's talk about who I'm most excited about, who I think is not going to be so great, and all of those things. Now, again, I don't think all of these cards are obviously going to be coming out tomorrow. Maybe it will be like all of these legends tomorrow. We'll have to obviously see. But there might be, obviously a ton more legends on top of these. Like if all of these legends come out tomorrow, which we'll see, then there's going to be a ton more at a future date on top of it. And honestly, you got Randy Moss, Darrelle Revis. Let's keep going through Ray Lewis. So that's 3. Ray Lewis is going to be incredible. Marshall Faulk, that's 4. Pat White, that's 5. And then you get Brian Urlacher as well as Booger McFarland. That's 7 tomorrow. I could see that being a content drop tomorrow. So that's probably what we're going to see. And obviously, highlighted by Randy Moss and Darrelle Revis. I mean, those are the two guys that are probably going to be the most highlighted. But even these 85 overalls are absolutely elite. We might see some lower tier cards as well. Let's break them down one by one. Starting with Randy Moss. We'll get to Tim Tebow here in a little bit. Randy Moss, 86 speed, 86 jump, 85 catch traffic. Good spectacular catch, obviously. Great deep route runner. If you want a deep threat, Randy Moss is going to be one of the best deep threats in the entire game. Now, again, I think Mike Evans is going to be basically just as good as Randy Moss. So, again, I would tell you guys to get Mike Evans. Instead, you're going to save yourself a lot of coin. Darrelle Revis. If you play man coverage, Darrelle Revis is that man. He's that man if you play man coverage. If you play a lot of zone, obviously not nearly as good. But, I mean, 86 man, 86 press, 85 speed. Going to be one of the best man-to-man corners in the entire game. For a lot of us thinking, including myself right now, your corners get beat a lot. Well, guess what? You have Revis Island out there. He will be able to help you solve your problems. Ray Lewis, 84 speed. Man, oh man. I know a lot of people out there have been running Kendricks, and Kendricks is so good. But when you're looking at Ray Lewis, 84 speed, can do it all. 85 hit power. 85 tackler. He's better than Kendricks. I mean, you can't get much better than this Ray Lewis card. He is an absolute stud at middle linebacker. Then you see Marshall Faulk. Everybody's wondering, well, Ty, what if I don't get Judkins? Marshall Faulk, probably expensive, but 85 speed is absolutely fantastic for Marshall Faulk. Going to be absolutely elite at that running back position. Pat White, scrambler, 85 speed, one of the fastest quarterbacks in the entire game. Now, I will say this, obviously, Will Howard's going to be 90% of Pat White, but I really do like his, just him as an overall card. Good accuracy as well, so definitely am a big time fan of Pat White. Is a lefty quarterback, interesting, a little bit of interesting right there. A lot of quarterbacks are right-handed, but he is a lefty. Brian Urlacher, 83 speed, again, just a great user. I mean, if you're running Brian Urlacher does fit the 3-3-5 as well. Him or Ray Lewis. Both of them, honestly, if you do run a 3-4 scheme or a double middle linebacker scheme, are going to be super effective at that linebacker position. Just an absolute stud right there as well. And again, I don't expect all of these cards to come tomorrow. I just got to make that clear. Like, we'll probably see 2 or 3 of these 85s, probably 2 85s tomorrow, and then maybe the limiteds as well. Booger McFarland, if a D tackle does it all, obviously super slow, but definitely going to clog things up on the interior. And let's talk about Tim Tebow. I mean, I'm going to let things play again. Randy Moss, elite. Darrelle Revis, elite. Ray Lewis, elite. And this whole Campus Legends thing is going to be special throughout Season 1. And I'm definitely excited, for a lot of these cards, like including a Pat White. I don't know if I'll ever run him. He'll probably be way overpriced, but I am excited about him. Then if you get all of those cards, you get Tim Tebow. Now, is Tim Tebow going to be the best quarterback in the game? Yes, he will. Is he worth saving and spending all your coins on, all your money on? No. And I know I love Tim Tebow as much as you guys. When I was a kid, he's basically one of the main reasons I fell in love with college football. But at the end of the day, you cannot make the case that he is worth that much money, that many coins. I don't care who you are. I don't care what your feelings on it. I don't think you can make that case. We've got a lot of other solid quarterbacks, and even Pat White. You want to compare Tim Tebow to Pat White? Pat White is 90% of what Tim Tebow is. I mean, that's just the truth behind things. Obviously, Tebow is going to be an absolute stud on the field. Definitely a guy that is going to be the real deal. But again, worth locking in all these cards. I just can't. I can't validate doing that. So for me, I probably won't lock in Tim Tebow, and if I do, it's because I'm grinding my way for him 100% of the way. But you guys can let me know your thoughts on the Legends drop that is coming tomorrow and college Ultimate Team. Ultimate Team, we've seen kind of a bang to start outside of obviously the pack glitches, stuff like that. To me, they dropped a lot of content, and they're coming out with the absolute heat. So if you want to see more videos, guys, drop a like on the video and make sure to smash that subscribe button. College Ultimate Team every single day here. Drop a like on it, subscribe here, do it as always, man. I love you guys. Have a blessed day.